Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Steven, and today I'll be reading Luke chapter 19. Luke chapter 19. Then Jesus entered and passed through Jericho. Now behold, there was a man named Zacchaeus, who was a chief tax collector, and he was rich. And he sought to see who Jesus was, but could not because of the crowd, for he was of short stature. So he ran ahead and climbed up into a sycomore tree to see him, for he was going to pass that way. And when Jesus came to the place, he looked up and saw him, and said to him, Zacchaeus, make haste, and you can come down. For today I must stay at your house. So he made haste and come down and received him joyfully. But when they saw it, they all complained, saying, He has gone to be a guest with a man who is a sinner. Then Zacchaeus stood and said to the Lord, Lord, I give half of my goods to the poor, and if I have taken anything from anyone by false accusation, I restore fourfold. And Jesus said to him, Today salvation had come to this house, because he also is the son of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save that which was lost. Now as they heard these things, he spoke in another parable, because he was near Jerusalem, and because they thought the kingdom of God would appear immediately. Therefore he said, A certain noble man went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom, and to return. So he called 10 of his servants, delivered to them 10 minas, and said to them, Do business till I come. But his citizen hated him and sent a delegation after him, saying, We will not have this man to reign over us. And so it was that when he returned, having received the kingdom, he then commanded these servants, to whom he had given the money, to call him, and he might know how much every man had gained by trading. Then came the first, saying, Master, your mina has earned 10 minas. And he said to him, Well done, good servant, because you were faithful in little, have authority over 10 cities. And the second, saying, Master, your mina has earned 5 minas. Likewise he said to him, You also will be over 5 cities. Then another came, saying, Master, here is a mina which I kept put away in a handkerchief, for I fear you, because you are a extra man. You collect when you did not deposit, and reap what you did not sow. And he said to him, Out of your own mouth I will judge you, you wicked servant. You knew that I was a austere man, collecting what I did not deposit, and reaping what I did not sow. Why then did you not put my money in the bank, that at my coming I might have collected it with interest? And he said to those who stood by, Take the mina from him and give it to him who has 10. But they said to him, Master, he has 10 minas. For I say to you, that to everyone who had will be given, and from him who does not have, even what he has will be taken away from him. But bring here those enemies of mine, who did not want me to reign over them, and slay them before me. When he had said this, he went on ahead, going to Jerusalem, and it came to pass, when he drew near to Bethpage and Bethany, at the mountain called Olivet, that he sent 2 of his disciples, saying, Go into the village opposite you, where as you enter you will find a colt tied, on which no one had ever sat. Loosen it and bring it here. And if anyone asks you, Why are you loosening it? Thus you shall say to him, Because the Lord has need of it. So those who went their way, and found it just as he had said to them. But as they were loosing the colt, the owner of it said to them, Why are you loosing the colt? And they said, The Lord has need of it. Then they brought him to Jesus, and they threw their clothes on the colt, and they sat Jesus on him. And as he went, many spread their clothes on the road. Then as he was now drawing near the descent of Mount of Olives, the whole multitude of disciples began to rejoice and praise God with a loud voice for all mighty work that has seen him, saying, Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord. Peace in heaven and glory in the highest. And some of the Pharisees called to him from the crowd, Teacher, rebuke your disciples. But he answered and said to them, I tell you that if these shall keep silent, the stones will immediately cry out. Now as he drew near, he saw the city and wept over it, and saying, If you had known, even you, especially in this your day, the things that make you for peace, but now they are hidden from your eyes. For days will come upon, and when your enemies will build an embankment around you surround you, and close you in on every side, and level you and your children within you on the ground, and they will not leave in your one stone upon another, because you did not know the time of your visitation. Then he went into the temple, and began to drive out those who bought and sold in it, saying to them, It is written, My house is a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves. And was teaching daily in the temple, but the chief priests, the scribes, and the leader of the people sought to destroy him, and were unable to do anything, for all the people were very attentive for hearing him. Luke chapter 19. See you in Luke chapter 20.